Good evening, my lovely followers. I thought that today I would drop in and just give you an update of how things are going within Rethink Your Perspective. That's my company name, if you didn't know. So I am a mindset and habits coach. I live here in Plymouth. I have an awesome little 8-year-old. And my business, what I do is I basically help people to be the best they can be. So shifting their mindset to see the world in a different way, creating new productive habits. So it's your habits that basically decide whether you're gonna succeed in the things that you want to succeed in or not. Habits such as, well, it could be anything from like addictions all the way through to social media scrolling when you should be doing something else, Netflix binge watching when you should be sleeping, all of that sort of stuff. I help people to find what their habits are that they don't really like anymore and then change them for something that is going to support them. And through all of that, the underlying thing that I help people with is to find their motivation. So shift their mindset so that they see the world in a different way, become happier about where they are, regardless of what situation they're in. Then find their motivation to get to where they want to go. And motivation is underpinned completely by knowing why you're doing anything that you're doing. I know why I'm doing anything that I'm doing, because I've found that my purpose now is to help others. And there is no greater reward than helping others, as my clients will tell you. So what I'm doing today is I'm giving you an update on where I am. So the business is going really well. I will be honest and say that I am still doing my substitute and supply teaching, because working with the kids is there's just something about it. I love it. Not all the time. There are certain schools and certain children where you're like, I'm glad I'm a supply teacher. But hey, you got to take the rough with the smooth. You've got to have ups and downs. Law of polarity. What goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. A bit like climbing a mountain. Okay, if you go up to the top of the mountain and have all that happiness, you've still got to come back down. And likewise, if you're at the bottom looking up, you've got to go through all of that up to get to the thing that you're after. Okay, so business-wise, things are going well. I'm really enjoying it. The interactions that I have with people on a daily are just brilliant. I love how it impacts on me as a person. All the things that I'm learning and the things that I'm implementing, because, hey, practice what you preach and all that. I'm calmer. The amount of times I get told, oh, wow, how are you still so calm with whatever's going on around me? Awesome. Love it. And yeah, I also wanted to share some information that I picked up on Friday at my monthly marketing meeting that I do with your partnerships. And there was a social media manager there, absolutely amazing lady called Claire. And she said that the algorithms on Facebook, they like you to post 4 to 7 times per week. Now, any of you that have followed me for a while know that generally I'm between 1 and 3 posts a day, sometimes 4, which was a tip I picked up from someone else. I won't mention names. But it was a suggestion that was made. And yes, I managed to get over 200 days of engagement on, or increased visibility, I think it's called, on Facebook by putting out 4 posts a day. But I'll be honest, it's bloody hard work. It's just little old me at the moment, and trying to put out 4 posts a day is really hard work. So instead, I am going to go forward, putting out 1 post a day. So instead of my daily quote every morning, that's going to go out every other day with a reel in between. And because I'm still in that transition mode of seeing how this all works, there will be a blog post every 3 days. So I think it's Monday, Wednesday or Thursday, and then Saturday. So they will still go out. I am also catching up with my podcast. So those updates will be going out, but they're pretty random. But generically, you're going to see just 1 post a day going forward from me, which don't think that means you're not going to get the quality from me. It's just the quantity. Because if I'm doing less, I can put more into what I'm doing. Make sense? I also want to update, because this video is going live to my 5-day challenge group, and I will be posting on Facebook, that is, and I will be posting it across to LinkedIn as well. But the 2 closed groups, the 5-day challenge groups, I am only going to be posting in those for the challenges, because I've realised, and somebody commented, sent me a message the other day, that actually if you're trying to catch up on a challenge, having 2 extra posts every single day means that you've got an awful lot to scroll back down through. So that's going to stop. I'm going to have a little bit of a tidy up in both of those groups at some point. I don't know when, I won't promise. To basically put those, so it's easier to find the content, basically. I'm going to see if there's like a way of setting up folders or something like that to put all of the content in for each of the habits and the mindset and the motivation challenges. And lastly, because I know this is still talking, and I've got to go put my lovely little bean to bed. The last thing I want to mention is what's coming up in November. So all of my content for the next 3 weeks, up until the 5th of November, is all going to be about motivation. Why you need motivation, where to find motivation, how you keep motivation, and how motivation is linked to your goal, which then leads nicely into November's content of trying to find your goal and your mindset and things like that. Okay, so for the rest of these 3 weeks, up until the 5th of November, you will find daily content all about motivation, how goals impact on it, and how finding your why is so important. 5th of November, a little bit later than my usual 8 o'clock, because I do intend to go and watch the fireworks in Plymouth. I will be doing the challenge introduction on the 5th of November. That will then run the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. And then there'll be the motivation workshop on the 11th. And any of you who have followed me for a little while know that if there is 10 or more people on that live call, be it across Zoom and the Facebook Live, I do a prize draw. Now, all of those details I am happy to drop you a message with. I'm not going to post it into the comments on here. But if you do want to know about the prize draw and about how you can register for the 5-day challenge and the workshop, which is all completely complimentary, I don't ask for payment for them. I might at some point in the future, but I'm enjoying just giving them for free at the moment. Then just drop me a message. Or maybe comment below and I will drop you a message. Yeah, I just wanted to give an update, like I said, let you know that my content strategy is changing, let you know what's happening in November and for this content for the rest of this month. And the last thing I want to say is I hope you're having an awesome day. It's dark here in sunny, very windy Plymouth. It's gone 8 o'clock, so I'm now going to go and have a Bailey's chocolate orange hot chocolate, because I've been to the gym, so I can. And then I'm going to read a book and go to bed, because my content posting is done today. So feel free to drop me a message if you do want to know some more. And come on this journey with me. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where all this extra time of not making 4 posts a day, or 3 posts a day minimum, is going to take me. Possibly a little bit more often near that. Because what's the point in life if you can't do the things that you enjoy? So hopefully I'm going to, not hopefully, definitely going to be making more time for the things that I love to do and spending time with a little monkey. We also have a house move coming up. That's going to be exciting. New adventures. And yeah, this is me saying goodnight. And I hope this video finds you well. Take it easy and drop me a message if you want the information. Bye bye.